11 Tips to Surviving a Wild Animal Attack. Wild animals can be terrifying, especially when they're in close proximity to you. Thankfully, if you're being attacked by one of these scary creatures, there are steps you can take to not only survive the attack but also to escape alive and unharmed. Here are 11 tips on how to survive a wild animal attack. 1. Know which animals pose the biggest threat. A bear is the most likely to cause you harm, but there are other animals that may pose a threat. Some of these include cougars, wolves, coyotes, and alligators. Keep in mind that snakes can also pose a threat if they feel threatened or they are venomous. 2. Do your research before traveling. When visiting an area with wild animals, do your research before you go. If you're hiking in bear country, for instance, be sure to know what type of bears are native to the area and how they behave. Keep in mind that bears can't climb trees, so if you're camping, make sure not to leave food in your tent or near your sleeping site. Not only is it important that you know how the local wildlife behaves, it's important that they know how you behave too. 3. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. The first thing you need to do if there is an animal in your vicinity is be aware of your surroundings and take note of the environment. If it's nighttime, stay inside and away from windows. If it's daytime, keep an eye on the sky for any birds or other signs that might indicate that an animal is lurking in the area. 4. If you see an animal, do not approach it. Even animals that are considered friendly can still be dangerous, especially if they're not used to being around people. The best thing you can do is stay away from the animal and make sure that nobody else comes near it either. If you think the animal is in danger because it's stuck somewhere or hurt, call for help instead of trying to rescue it yourself. 5. Do not run away from an animal. When you are being attacked by an aggressive animal, it is important that you do not panic. This will make the animal more likely to sense your fear and become even more aggressive. Even if it feels like you have no other options, remaining as still as possible will often be enough for the attacker to give up. 6. Try to make yourself as small as possible. If you find yourself in the unfortunate situation of being attacked by an angry bear, here are some tips that might help. Stand your ground and try to remain calm. Make yourself as small as possible by crouching on the ground or curling up into a ball. Try not to move too much if possible and don't scream or make loud noises. If it's safe to do so, slowly back away from the bear while facing it. 7. Use whatever you have to defend yourself. The first and most important thing you can do is know what the animals in your area are. If it's bears, you should always carry pepper spray with you. If it's mountain lions, don't hike alone. Learn the habitats of the animals that live in your region and stay out of them. You will then have a better chance of avoiding an encounter with one altogether. Another way to prevent an encounter is by making noise when walking or hiking through areas where these animals might be present. 8. Try to remain calm. If you are ever in the unfortunate situation of being attacked by a wild animal, your first instinct may be to panic. However, it is important that you try and remain as calm as possible. This will give you the best chance of fighting back or escaping without injury. 9. Do not approach baby animals. It is not unusual for humans to be curious about baby animals and want to get close enough to touch them. However, this can lead to danger because the mother of the animal may see you as a threat and attack you. When in doubt, do not approach them. 10. Protect your neck and vital organs. Your neck is one of the most vulnerable parts of your body. If attacked by a wild animal, try to protect your neck by keeping your head down and making yourself as small as possible. If you are on the ground, curl up into a ball with your knees tucked under you and cover the back of your neck with your arms. This will help protect vital organs like lungs and liver. 11. Pay attention to the animal's body language. If the animal is staring at you and showing its teeth, it may be about to attack. When it is attacking, watch out for claws and fangs that can cause deep, life-threatening wounds. In this situation, use whatever you have on hand as a weapon like sticks or rocks. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more daily videos.